Oh,
Hey YouTube, it's me, Brendan. Yeah, just here with my dog, and well, today I'd like to tell you about my German great-grandfather, August. August served in World War II. Yes, he was on the Nazi side, but he was not a bad person. Right, Jonathan? Not everyone who was on the German side was a bad person.
no, not all of them.
Yeah. When my mom lived in Germany for the 2 years that she did, he was one of the nicest people she met over there. He died about 3 months before I was born. Well, from what I remember my mom telling me. Well, back in World War II, well, okay, let me give you the story about him prior to World War II, and then I'll give you the story about him of what happened during World War II. Prior to World War II, and well, prior to the Nazis taking over Germany, he was homeless. What was he doing? He was going from farmhouse to farmhouse, avoiding farmers shooting at him. Jonathan, you think your family might have done the same thing to people who were sleeping in their barns?
No, not really.
Okay.
We're nice to people.
Yeah. Well, my German great-grandfather, he was constantly getting shot at by farmers in Germany because he was sleeping in their barns because he, well, was homeless. Then the Nazi youth group came along and offered him a home and
Keep on going.
they offered him a home and
Well,
they offered him they offered him permanent housing, a family, food, you name it, anything he could want except for, well, being one of the richest people on earth. So, actually, if it weren't for the Nazis, I probably wouldn't be around here today. And I have a feeling somehow that would have affected your family, and somehow your family wouldn't live in this area today, Jonathan. Do you think that's a possibility?
it's possible.
Oh, I have friends who are Jewish, and well, yeah, they wouldn't be here if it weren't for World War II. Yeah. Well, yeah, once he got, I don't know what you'd call it, but I'm going to use the word, Nazified.
Nazification.
Yeah, Nazification. That sounds funny, actually. Yeah, after the Nazification, once Germany got into World War II, he did help. He did help fight the. He actually was not fighting against the Americans. He was fighting against the Russians, or at the time, the Soviets. About somewhere in the day after Hitler committed suicide, Oh, Lexi. Does that make you sneeze? Does this story make you sneeze? Okay.
Blink once for yes, blink twice for no.
Perk up your ears for I don't know. Okay, that's an I
No,
don't know.
no blinking means nothing. Oh, there you go.
Anyway, the Soviets were advancing in on the front, on Germany's front. So, well, they had these specific orders from what I understand. If you see any Germans, kill them on sight if they are not dead already, and run them over with a tank to be sure. So, my German great-grandfather had to do something that, well, yeah, my German great-grandfather had to pretend to be dead. He did so successfully. He then had his legs ran over by a Soviet tank because, well, just to be sure he was dead. Because, I mean, who's going to act actually be able to ignore the pain of getting ran over by a tank. Just about no one. Right, Jonathan?
I mean, yeah, life or death situation.
My German great-grandfather tapped into an ability, I don't know what it's called, but an ability to completely ignore / not feel pain. He has literally said that during those few minutes he did not feel any pain at all. Dang, that is one giant mosquito. I think. Okay.
That's a galley nipper, but go ahead.
I have no idea what that is.
And your dog is barking at random things.
She's barking at the neighbors.
Did you give up? Yeah, you gave up. Alright, Brennan, go ahead.
Yeah, so... And he got both of his legs ran over by a Soviet tank. Here in America, that will get you the Purple Heart, right, Jonathan? If you got your legs ran over by a tank that was of the opposing army, okay, then I don't understand how the Purple Heart works.
Purple Heart is something that you get through, I think it's like astounding acts of heroship, like heroism.
Oh, well.
He would probably get like a medal, but he wouldn't get like the Purple Heart. It's still an amazing feat, though.
And he had his eyes wide open during the whole thing, so, well, some people, you know, they die with their eyes open. So, had he even squinted the least bit, he would have been shot right in the head by the Soviets. So, it's amazing that I'm here today, to be honest, right, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Because if it weren't for him just completely ignoring and not feeling the pain, he would have died before my German grandfather was conceived, before my German father was conceived. But yeah, I would not be here on this earth if it were not for his ability to not feel pain. Anyway, so... And... yeah, so he never had feeling in his legs. Well, he never had use of his legs ever again. He had to walk his entire life with crutches for the rest of his life, well, to my knowledge. He risked, well, you know what, everyone risks life and limb when they join the army for their respective country. Right, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did what was needed in any form of service to the nation. Well, to his nation. But he actually ended up being lucky in terms of what side of Germany he was placed on. He was placed on the east side of Germany, the side controlled by the U.S., meaning he was not in the Soviet, where they were very strict. So, yeah, there's that. And, well, that's all I have to say about him. Jonathan, do you have anything to add about what you think about that?
No.
He truly was, well, you could equate him to Rambo, essentially. Right, Jonathan?
Close.
I mean, in the not feeling pain part.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know anyone else who could have ignored / not felt that pain?
No.
Well, that's all. And if you like this video, please subscribe. Please comment what I need to work on, because, well...
And also comment, should a man that likes the Gamecocks also be wearing
Hey, I go to college at UNC Charlotte. My
A
stepdad...
49ers shirt. Please. Please.
So,
Tell him your thoughts.
Also, could you please share this story? Germans are not Nazis. Throughout high school, I was called a Nazi. Until my last 2 months of high school, there was not a single week where I was not called a Nazi. And also throughout middle school, same thing.
I'm gonna add something.
Okay, go right ahead, Jonathan.
Also, if your head is shaved, that doesn't make you a Nazi either. I was called a Nazi too, but I was called because I had my head shaved.
Not because you were German.
No, I'm not German, but I'm still saying, don't just like put a label on people.
Yeah. We are not Nazis. We are... Well, I'm a German American. You're,
And plus I fixed my hair.
You're a... Well, tell them what you are, basically, Jonathan. An American?
I'm American, but...
Pure-blooded American.
That's impossible, but go ahead.
Okay, that's all. I have a feeling that I'm getting close to the 15-minute limit. You think so, Jonathan?
Yep. See y'all later.
Okay, that's all, and everyone have a great day.